We placed a small video for a small build. We're using Pukani and Tonga Shelf. The tank size is 36 long, 10 or 11 I believe inch deep, and 10 inches high. So we went between 9 inches deep, 9 inches high, and 32 inches long. And there's, you can see here, some gaps, so you could actually spread the design a little bit apart to bring it closer to the edge if needed. So you can see we use some Tonga shelf and some Pukani. Lots of holes, lots of crevices throughout the whole design, and lots of swim room for all the fish that's going in there. Plenty of space for the corals to go on. And you will most likely need about 2 to 3 pounds of Fiji-crete to have it all placed together without having any issues of tumbling apart. I'll show you later on when we're taking it apart. So you can see the shelves here, all the way up here. So you see the total gap here, this one here, and this design. This one here piece is sitting by itself. So I brought it back. So let's take it all apart. So this first one here, you got a shelf and a small Pukani for the leg. Then we'll go into this design here. So you can see this one here sitting on 2 pieces, I believe, on 2 pieces of Pukani. One is the main one behind it, this side here, and a small one that's right here to hold it all together. So a little bit of Fiji-crete here, here, on the back side to hold this piece together. So you can see how it sits here. Okay, so this shelf is for the top, this little piece of Pukani on there to hold it, and this is the main Pukani back here. Now this shelf here, I don't think it's got, or maybe it does have a little Pukani under it to hold it straight up. So this comes off. Just a little piece of rolled Pukani to put it here to give it the height instead of actually sitting and leaning down. And this one here, it's leaning off of the main Pukani, the shelf, and it's got another Pukani, 2 pieces of little legs on the bottom here to hold it together, as you could see. So one on either side here, and then you could go with the height you want. You could go higher, you could go lower. And this is the one Pukani here. It's actually a nice Pukani because it's got a flatter section down below, so it's actually like a leg to hold these pieces together without having any issues of going too much higher. And let's go to this design here. Same thing. I believe two main pieces of Pukani here. So this is the first shelf that sits in between. It's a triangle looking piece, so it was just sitting there. Pukani sits on the shelf, and again for height and for separation between the first layer and the second layer. Now you got the second one is almost sitting by itself here, but I had a little piece of Pukani, so I have the shelf sitting above it. Looks like a multi-layer. So this one comes off, and you got a little Pukani that sits here. You could go higher, but I like it like this, and it's perfect. A little bit of Fiji-crete, the Pukani goes on top, and it's good to go. And this side here, I'm pretty sure it's 2 pieces. So you can see here, there's lots of holes that swim throughs throughout the entire rock. And all you have to is 2 pieces of rock. One here, it's a channel type of Pukani, and this other one here that is just holding together, so they actually sit at it as a cave-like.